told that story. What do you remember about the come up of the PlRUs and the Bloods? You know, and parlay that into your Puddin story, because we haven't told that one in a couple years, and we have a lot of new listeners. That's a classic. But what do you remember about their come up? You know, because you were in that area, Centennial and all that.
Right, I was right next to the whole PlRU situation. Man, in the beginning, it was really crazy, dude, because at one, I kind of wanted to do that for a minute, you know, but I was in ROTC, so I couldn't, and I knew better. But again, the influence was always there. But I got into ROTC, and I get my first semester, and they couldn't stand our asses. ROTC, in fact, ROTC at Centennial at that time was brand new, and it was the best way to get out of going to gym. If you had ROTC, it was considered an elective, and you could take that in place of gym, which means you ain't got to get dressed, take no showers. I don't know what it was about taking showers, but folks didn't like taking showers, and a lot of folks joined the ROTC, and I was one of them. I was trying to join. I joined the ROTC because the draft it just started talking about canceling the draft. But if I got to go to the Army or whatever I got to go, I'm gonna try and go as an officer. I'm always thinking ahead. And we talking about the story about how we got jumped at.
Yeah, exactly. The Puddin story, where the Popeye story.
We I'm in the 11th grade now. I'm in the 11th grade. I'm the battalion commander. I'm the highest ranking student on campus. I got me and my partner, Andre, my other partner, Andre Delbert. We all walking through the senior square. As my partner say, minding my own self business. And the Crips and the Bloods are sitting right there on the table. We walked past them, and this one dude got up in my boy's face. Andre, 6'4", light skin, freckles, red hair like Richie Cunningham. And homeboy got in his face, where you Popeye MFs going? And Andre kind of stuttered a little bit. He said, why we gotta be some Popeye MFs? And homeboy took off on the fan. They squabbled a little bit, but they broke it up. Shit, maybe the next day, 2 days later, we're coming through Enterprise Park. Centennial is on Central Avenue. If you want to take a shortcut, you go down by Enterprise. They had this little walkway between the school, come out on Avalon. We take this shortcut, and we see these fools. Say, God damn, there they go. Now, do you turn around? You run? No, we're gonna try and play past. We wasn't tripping. We're gonna try and play past them. We got to walk past them. There they was again. They got in my boy's face again. Ain't no guards, whoop, 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 blah, 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 blah. So they was going to jump us. But just so happened, one of the main dudes lived on my block. And his mama, here's crazy, it's real shit. His mama, his grandmama, and my mama was fishing buddies. When homeboy got out, he came from New York. His name was Kenny Clay. When he came from New York, first person he met was me. He knew he couldn't let me get beat up and be right there. So he told them they got to go head up. Andre, like I said, 6'4", tall brother. Remind you of Drago from Rocky, okay? And man, they got to fighting, and my boy was putting in work on this gangbanging. He putting in work. And what I didn't know, and what nobody knew, because he was 6'4", freckle face, red-headed kid, he'd been picked on all his life. He took boxing lessons. Now, nigga, you should have took a dive this day, okay? He did very well against this gangbanger. Did very well. I ain't gonna say he beat him up, but he did much better than he was expected to do, okay? And that pissed everybody off again. So now we leave the park, come back to school the next day. One of my girls, Loretta, her name was Loretta. Damn, I can't think of it. Anyway, fine Hawaiian girl, lived on PlRU. She wasn't there. She told me, she says this, I don't know what happened at Enterprise Park today, but they talking about shooting everybody with an ROTC uniform on. Thank you very much. I'm out of here. Okay, time to go. Loretta Henderson, that was her name. She said, I don't know what y'all did at Enterprise. Now, she wasn't there. She told me, I don't care. I don't know what y'all did at Enterprise Park yesterday, but whatever y'all did, they talking about shooting everybody with an ROTC uniform. I left school at that. I never went back again. So that's how that's my experience with gangbanging. Yeah, and Puddin was one of these guys. I ain't got to lie to kick it, okay? He wasn't the one that did the fight, but he was there. So when you see people are prepared to kill and possibly die for some bullshit, because it was all bullshit, man. It was all bullshit. We was minding our own business. Fight broke out. Now all of a sudden he got to get tougher, but he didn't realize he ran up on somebody that had hands. So he can't take the L because you a gangster. So now you take now the L prepared to go to another level. I ain't ready to go. I ain't prepared to go that far with it. Ain't that serious for me. But some cats, and that's what happens. Some cats can't take that loss. It can't make that move. Hey man, you know what? When me and my buddies fought, all right, dude, you got me. We good. Before many of basketball games, many of football games turn into gang fights. Okay, it wasn't even gang fights. It was just the offense, the defense got into it. You fought, you got your ass whooped, or you whooped some ass. All right, man. See y'all tomorrow, dude. It was like that. It was just like that. And we played again the next day. We know what not to do though.
Classic stories, man. Classic. Hey, we're a little bit over halfway through the show, so let me remind everybody real quick to hit that like button if you haven't already. Shout out to the chat. Please hit the subscribe button if this is your first time joining the channel and you like what you hear. You are tuned in to N.W.A. Stories with Lonzo. That is the godfather of West Coast hip hop. My dude, Lonzo Williams. I am Dusty Vision. We definitely welcome you to the program. Lonzo, real quick, Angel Post says, Pam Grier or Bernadette Stanis, the daughter on Good Times? Who is more beautiful in your opinion? I think I know your answer.
You know what? Man, that's a tough one.
Tough one? I thought you were going to go Pam all day.
No. One thing, see, I'm a funny school dude, okay? I got got more love for Bernadette. I ain't never seen Bernadette naked. I ain't never seen Bernadette's titties, no place. I ain't never seen them. I know she got them because them motherfuckers is banging. I never seen them though. Pam, you know Pam back in them black exploitation days. Hello, okay. Fight break out, titties everywhere. I gotta go with Bernadette, man. Just on the strength that Bernadette just had a little bit more. If